I became aware of you after reading your article on Trial Site News, in which this is actually kind of a living article in which you've been updating it as information has come to light. And I must say, this article, I'm always troubled by the loss of the useful term red pill by people who have borrowed it for various purposes that I don't think are legitimate. But this article functions as a red pill. You read this, and either something's wrong with you, Steve, and you've completely misportrayed the data, and there's no problem, and something's up with you, in my experience. It's emotional.
Crickets.
Well, you either get crickets, or you get some kind of squid ink phenomenon where a bunch of ink shows up and suddenly the person you're talking to is nowhere to be found.
I think the term for a lot of the blowback is gaslighting.
Well, that hasn't happened yet, I think. I think the feedback that I've gotten is they'll look at it for about 30 seconds and say, I don't believe this, and it's the cognitive dissonance. You know, it's the people who took the blue pill.
Right.
And are living in the matrix, and everything is good, and this can't possibly be true, and they immediately write it off. Everything I've written, they can't argue it. So the only thing left to attack is to try to attack the person when you can't attack the arguments, and that's what people do. When my carpet cleaner came and he was wearing a mask, I said, hey, we're all vaccinated, you can take it off. And he said, you know, I just got, I got the Pfizer vaccine, and I had a heart attack 2 minutes later. And so he spent the night in the hospital, and he says, you know, he's kind of recovering from it. And I said, how are you doing now? And he said, you know, still, you know, feeling bad about it. And he mentioned also that his wife, also her hand, she, you know, hold a glass like this, and her hand would be shaking like this, and the water would be coming out. And she was perfect before. So the fish guy, the carpet cleaner, and the house cleaner, right? And so to have not just one person, but him and his wife, I mean, that is like lightning striking twice in the same place. So if it was really a safe vaccine, then what I just saw was impossible.